Hey internet! Hey guys! So tonight is VAM, Vinyl and Music News, where we talk about vinyl, music, and sometimes music news. Tonight I actually wanted to touch on what I touched on, like maybe week and a half ago when we were talking about Record Store Day, which was, did you know that Linkin Park, Seether, Mastodon, Incubus, and the Gorillaz all released either a new album or a new single within the last month or so? Because yes, they did. It seems like all of these different artists are coming out of the woodwork that I've been wanting them to release something new, and they haven't in a while. Granted, Mastodon, I think, released something like a few years back. Jeremy Ginger was the one who introduced me to Mastodon, which I absolutely love. Granted, I am kind of like not loving the artwork on this album. I kind of wish it was a lot more intense than what it is for this idea of being the Emperor of the Sand. I don't know, that's just me. I thought it was really cool though that prior to the release they kind of released this whole animated version of the album cover. It was kind of cool, kind of lacking in animation other than the flames, but it was really, really cool nonetheless. I imagine it took a long time to do that. Anyway, if you're curious about that, I'll leave a link down below. And then there's Incubus. Incubus came out with a new album called 8. Was it 8 or 9? 8. I kind of like the album, but I kind of wish the first single wasn't Nimble Bastard. I kind of wish it was The Loneliest, or Loneliest, not The Loneliest song. That's just me though. I'm kind of curious to see, they're supposed to be coming down in concert, and if I can get tickets, I'm gonna see if I can, cause I'm curious to see if they play a lot of old stuff or a lot of the new stuff. I'm hoping it's a lot of the old stuff, cause I really like to see that. Anyway, so there's that. I really like the album though. And then there's Seether. Seether came out with a new single. It's kind of hot and heavy is the best way that I could describe it, and I like it, but I'm curious if there's an album coming out soon, because I'm in need of a Seether album soon. At least that's me. And then there was, did I talk about Mastodon? Touched on Mastodon. On the Mastodon album, I really liked the beginning, and I'm an intro fanatic, I guess. But I love it so far. I like the intro from Sultan's Curse with the chimes, and then the heavy, like, bam, hit you in the face heavy metal. And then there was Precious Stones. I really liked Precious Stones, especially the last, like, 30 seconds, if I want to be specific. And then from there was only one song that there was just a little part that I just didn't care for, but I get it. He's trying to experiment with like new things. Granted, he's probably always done this. I'm a new fan. Anyway, so there's that. And then the Gorillaz album. Granted, everyone's been kind of I've heard 50-50, where some people like the album, other people hate the album. Granted, after reading an article about what the album is actually about, and it's this idea of, you know, what if the world was going fucking crazy and bonkers? Like, make a song based on, you know, the world just going nuts. And that whole idea, and telling artists just that theory and just that line, and letting them just roll with it, it's kind of mind-blowing, and it's kind of really cool in that respect. If you understand beforehand what Gorillaz or Damon was trying to achieve with this album, and it's kind of interesting, and it's kind of cool, because you have all these different collective of ideas. Granted, it's not, I guess, what some people perceive as typical Gorillaz, but people are evolving nowadays, and it seems like there's this huge push for collabing, like, whoa, like just doing a whole album where it's collaborations with every song's a different collaborator, and it's kind of beautiful and cool, especially when it relates and it rotates around one idea. I mean, I really like the De La Soul song. I really like the little intro pieces in between. That's me, though. There is a lot of commentary about the whole anti-Trump song. But the reality is that when presented with the idea of, you know, hey, the world's going nuts, you know, people are gonna roll with it. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents about that. But I would love to hear what you think about any of these albums, or are there some albums that you were super, super stoked about on Record Store Day that you picked up, or is there something new that came out on the airwaves that you've been just really jamming out to? Me, recently, it's been, there's one song that kind of captured my eye, because I recently started driving my car again, and that is, Sir Sly. The song is called High, I believe, and it has, like, those perfect lyrics that you really enjoy, and those really catchy beats. Granted, I can go all over the board with this. Anyway, let me know down below what is your favorite song that you're currently listening to, and if there's any songs that you were just stoked to find out about. Anyway, hope you guys are doing awesome, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye!
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen. Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.